Now stop recording.
For real?
Oh, it started, okay.
Please cut that.
This time on Anchor Swing, the season's prep starts with a good power wash and quickly turns into fixing a blown outdrive oil line and a broken transducer cable. Just another day getting Almond Joy ready for the water. The first step is getting Almond Joy back on the trailer and out of the water.
Alright, let's get her in reverse. Yep. Your wheel is turned. Straighten her out. Good, good. Good. Now turn her to the left hard.
Left.
Yeah, turn. Left. Put her in neutral. Let her float back. Start your rotation back to starboard. Put her in forward gear. There you go. Okay, good job.
Not so bad.
No, it's not too bad. Sometimes some marinas you give a good horn blast, but we don't need to here. Alright, let's head to port. Turn to port. There you go. Getting the hang of it.
Last year we did a full haul out and bottom cleaning. If you missed it, click the link above to watch. Alright, it's all in the yard now, so we'll spend the next couple days here, and we'll get everything cleaned up and hopefully get that out drive, make sure it's good to go.
Max power, I'm about to go bigger and better. If I ever lose, set it on faster than ever. If I ever lose, set it on bigger and better. Hitting all the goals I can. Bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm going to the maximum. I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
So last year when we did the haul out, if you haven't seen that episode, check it out right here. I'm going to this year use this stuff, easy on, easy off. I think it's basically the same stuff, but we're gonna do a little different. I don't think I have to scrub like I did last year. I think I'm gonna just try to put it on there, let it fizzle and bubble like it says in the instructions, and then rinse it off. So we'll see what happens.
Let it go, I can let it go. This is let it go, I can let it go. You think I'm too much, because I'm too much. Don't you gotta go, cause I gotta go. Let it drive on, full power, never hit the brakes, no come on. I gotta go, I gotta get, I'm on my way to get the full power. Won the game, first place, MVP, I say GG. And even if you still don't get it, just wait, I'm about to go like bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum, I'm going to the maximum, I'm going to the maximum, I'm bigger, bolder, faster. Ooh, I'm going to the maximum, I'm going to the maximum, I'm going to the maximum, I'm bigger, bolder, faster.
For a while my depth sounder and fish finder and bottom sounder and all that stuff hasn't been working, so I figured it was just the transducer was misaligned, which looks like it's not in place. There we go. But check this out. Somehow this got cut or chewed. Look at that. Doesn't look like it's clean like it would be a cut. Maybe chewed? Because if it was cut, it would probably be a clean cut, but I don't know. There's nothing here that's gonna reach that. So yeah, there's nothing that's gonna reach that blade wise. The prop from the boat's not gonna do it. The kicker's on the other side of the boat. All right, so the camera battery cut out, but all I can think is that something chewed through it. That's the only thing that really makes sense. Nothing would have touched it, propeller wise. Nothing would have touched it from the outdrive or from the kicker, and there's nothing back here moving around that's gonna cut it. We have a ton of otters at the marina, so maybe, I mean, they're kind of little jerks, so it's quite possible they chewed through it, but either way, I'm gonna have to order a new one and run and install that, so it's always something. The broken transducer has to wait for replacement, so I start sanding the outdrive for the paint job. Two things I learned. Number one, wear a stupid mask. Man, the dust from the sanding yesterday just tore me up last night, and it's still bugging me today. So, wear a stupid mask. It's probably a healthier choice anyway. And then the other, I can't stand the sound of sanding the metal. It's like fingernails on a chalkboard. So, I've got these, and they can noise canceling, so I don't even hear it. But yeah, this, and maybe some eye protection, but mostly this. Like, seriously, I was tore up last night over this. This bolt is just crumbling. Hardly anything to grab a hold of it. Alright. Wow. That's what's left. Huh. Alright, so I think it's time I take the anodes off here and then do a little sanding underneath them, and then prep the outdrive up for painting, so taping and whatnot, covering. So I'm gonna go ahead and take these off. I got a little bit of sanding still left to do up here. There's just so many little nooks and crannies that need to be sanded and take care of. I seem to kind of miss a few here and there, so I don't think it's gonna come out perfect, but it should come out decent. Chipping away at the corrosion to free the bolt and get the anode off. Huh. That worked. To reach the front anode, I needed to raise the outdrive, but first I have to reinstall the tilt cylinders. Alright. To remove the cone anode, I block the props with a piece of firewood. All right, I've got from, what is it? Boatzinks.com. All right, from boatzinks.com. They got it to me in 2 days for two of my boats, my Four Winds and the Bayliner. It costs me less than it would cost me for one set of zincs for the Bayliner. And they got it to me in 2 days. Now, we're not sponsored by them. We don't have affiliation with them. We don't have any affiliation with them. But they did a really good job. And it's the same people I bought my zincs from last time. So they seem to really do a good job. So that's boatzinks.com. So let's open the package. This is for the Four Winds. And this is for the Bayliner. As you can see, there's a big difference, and I didn't realize it was 2 years since I did these, probably right after we bought the boat. So in 2 years amount of time, that much deterioration. So I wouldn't go any longer than that. Again, I'm not an expert, but I wouldn't go any longer than that. Finally, I can start taping off the parts I don't want to paint. Looks like outdrive oil started coming out this little tube that comes through the transom into the outdrive. I don't know if it's just come loose or if there's a bigger problem, but let's see if I can show you. So there's the drip. I don't know if you can see that. And it's coming out of that little tube right here. Sorry it's so dark. But this goes to the outdrive. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to find out what that means. Great. Alright, so where to go? I went to the shop just down the street that's helped me out, give me a lot of advice, and I buy a lot of parts from them. And he said basically it's a through-hole fitting that comes from the reservoir inside the boat, goes through the transom to the outdrive and supplies the oil to the outdrive. And it requires this piece here. It is a bulkhead fitting. There, if you guys want that. So he said it's not fun to do. It's held in place by a clip. I have to go in and undo the clip, pull the line, replace it, reconnect it on the outdrive. So I'm gonna give it a shot, but I'm also gonna get a hold of them and ask them how much it would cost, how long it would take them to do it, and when they could have it done by, because it might just be worth a few $100 for me to have somebody else curse at this for an hour than me curse at it for 5, and I can get some other things done on the boat. So I'm gonna look at this and give it a shot and see what it is. I can't get the oiler tube free, so I set an appointment with a shop to take care of it next week. Hopefully, it doesn't cost too much. In the meantime, I'm waxing the hull and bringing back a little shine. This is important to do after the acid wash. Join us next time when Almond Joy comes back from the shop, just in time for the rain to start while I'm trying to paint the outdrive.